Hello, hello, and welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm Celia.
I'm Danielle.
And this is Friday Night Moms. Yay! Back for another episode.
Yay. We have a jingle, too.
All right. How do you guys like our jingle?
How do you like our jingle?
Although that won't be the first time you guys have heard it, but...
It's new for us.
Yeah, it's new for us.
So
we're
like
loving it. Yeah.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
It can be a work in progress.
Mm-hmm. We still don't have a, where the...
Mom's... Something.
Okay,
we're still taking submissions. Thank you.
So today, we're talking about hot girl to not girl.
Or no, because we're still girls.
Well, yeah. Right. No girl.
Okay, it's hot girl to no girl.
No girl. Okay. Because we were hot girls. We
were.
When we met.
I lived my best.
Girl.
I keep telling Antoine, he took my youth. He took my youth.
Well, he didn't. He did kind of take it, I guess.
All these years later. All I have are the pictures to cherish these memories.
And this would be an episode that people should definitely watch the episode, because we are dropping lots of photos in this one, because here's a history of how we met. Yeah. So I moved to New York. Danielle is
from New York.
And we had a friend.
Yes.
How do we? There was Kiera.
Yeah.
Kiera. We had a mutual friend, Kiera.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Kiera. And I went to college with Kiera.
Yes.
You
did not. How did I meet Kiera? I'm not sure, but I met her.
She was your friend.
She was my friend. Mm-hmm. She was from Ohio, and from her, I think I met everyone
all
else.
Of us. Yeah.
Across the board, I learned about Akron. I learned about all these places in Ohio that I had never heard about.
Yes, because me and Kiera went to the University of Akron together.
And then I learned about the Cleveland I knew about. But, I learned about some things.
Yeah. And we went to Kiera had a birthday party, I think.
No, it was me.
It was your birthday party? No,
apartment party, and then Kiera came and she was like, "Oh, my girl's in town," and then she brought you, and she brought Ev, and she brought somebody else.
That's not what happened.
Are you talking about? No.
She had a party downtown, and I remember Ev was like, "Did you meet Danielle at that thing? She was really nice. I think I'm going to have everybody over to my apartment for drinks."
Really?
Yeah. And then, because I'm not a make friends person, but Evelyn is the ultimate make friends person.
She's a good person.
And so she was like, "I'm going to invite Danielle, Danielle, Kiera, and me."
Yes, I was like, who else?
Right. That's it. Okay. Over to her apartment for drinks. And so we went over to her apartment for drinks, and then you had the house gathering. This is how, then you had the house gathering where I met the rest of the crew, because Evelyn did come to that, but Amber was there.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody was there.
Yeah.
People who's not even around anymore.
That was when I was house party queen.
Queen. We were intense games of Taboo.
Intense. DJ, what is it? DJ Hero. Intense games.
Yes.
There are pictures of that. All the while drinking.
While drinking.
The game nights were
epic.
Till all hours of the night. For no reason.
Hours of the morning. This was 2009.
Screaming.
Are we dating ourselves? It was definitely 2000. I moved here in 2009. It was 2009.
It was a long time ago.
2000.
All right.
Right. Okay.
Carry the one.
Then you met Antoine because I was there.
You were there when we met.
When you met. We went to brunch.
It was
as you do.
In New York.
In New York, you brunch on the weekends.
And we brunched, and that brunch, baby.
Started at noon. I don't even remember.
Started at noon, ended at 4 a.m. No lie. No cap, as the kids say.
No cap. Can't say no cap.
No cap.
We
went from brunch, then we went to a bar because it was March Madness, then we was betting on the games. Then we decided that was not enough. Then everybody went home. I remember it was 8 o'clock, and it was all right, everybody go home, shower. We're gonna go down
in the streets again.
I'm drawing a blank on the name, but anyway, it was right beside the coffee shop.
Oh, yeah.
And we was going to a party there. And everyone legitimately showered. No one took a rest.
No.
Showered, rallied, and went back out till
in the
4
streets.
in the morning. I couldn't do that.
And then you married that man.
I married
and had a baby with him. Yes. And here we are.
Here we are.
You know what I'm saying?
Moms.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's so crazy that I was like there for the birth of your relationship. That's so, I mean.
So many chapters.
So many chapters.
I know your skeletons, sis.
Wow. So that's.
You engage, you got to, I know this.
So we say all of that to say the moms used to be out.
Right.
Moms was in the streets.
I am slowly, so to know us, I am, I forgot what the real term is, but I'm an intro extra. I fall in the middle. Celia is more hard intro.
Hard intro.
Like, even, so back in the day, yes, we would go out.
Yes.
But often it would take someone to kind of like massage Celia into the idea of going out. But once you're out, you're good.
Yeah, once I'm out, I'm life of the party.
Life of the party. Here. She's good. She's like, let's keep going. But prior to being out, she is like, do we have to go? And it's not like, do we have to go? It's like, do I have to go? And can I stay in the house by myself? Not like, come over and we'll just stay here. No, you're like, I want to stay inside. Yeah. And I'm like, I could rally.
Yeah, let's go.
Just like, say less.
Yeah.
So, again, intro, outro. So I'm out. I gotta figure out. Someone tell me the name of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this past weekend, we had a celebration. A sad celebration. A sad celebration.
Me, and the Mister and the baby are leaving New York. Tear.
Put on the emoji with
and we are.
Or crying Drake or something.
Crying Kim,
crying Drake.
Get your ass up and work.
Yes.
We are
crying Kim. We're trying. This is our stab at getting up and working.
We're trying, girl.
Okay.
But yes, we are relocating to Cleveland, Ohio, where my family is from. We had a baby. We need a village. And that village is in Cleveland. So we're moving. And so our departure just coincided with Cash's first birthday.
We made it. Yay!
Believe it. Pat on the back. You're right around the corner.
I know.
And so we had a party.
Yes.
And it was at Red Rooster. It was absolutely lovely. First of all, Jenny's specific because it's downstairs. I cannot recommend Jenny's for your next event.
Strong plug.
More.
Not sponsored.
It was.
Because she paid with her dollars.
I paid with my own dollars. And it was not a small amount of dollars. Yes, but, we didn't have a baby shower. No. We didn't have an engagement party.
It made sense. It was a nice, as a guest.
Yes.
It was a nice balance of like adult stuff, kids festivities, food, decor, kids decor, adult. There was nothing that felt like, am I at an adult party or a kids party? It was bridged. A nice
It bridged the gap.
Yeah. And for, like you said, since you didn't have a baby shower, I mean, honey, drop the money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, but I just want to say, like, the people there were like lovely.
Very
like the guy has since sent me a text and was like, "You were so great." When we went back, the girl was like, "Get mom a free drink."
Oh,
like when that's getting into the story. So we had a lovely. If you're in New York or looking for a party venue, like definitely. Even the lady who we booked with, Dina, was like super lovely.
Oh, okay.
Everybody at Red Rooster was delightful. Food is delicious. They were lovely. But yeah, so we had the party, and then a couple of my friends came up from Cleveland, and like people travel from Brooklyn, and you're drinking as you do,
and so now it's like, girls,
well, what we about to do?
The squad is back.
The squad is in
Let's
town.
do this.
Let's hit the streets.
Ev was like, I'm ready to run. And I quote, Ev said, I'm ready to run it back. And I said, say less.
Yes. And I said,
because I was like, I got a babysitter. It's okay. Girls' night out. Let's do it. I'm going to make some calls. Because, you got to call in the backups.
Yes.
Because I don't really know what's popping anymore.
Because you were like the queen of knowing where it was popping. As we flip-flop back and forth. Like,
before I knew where everything was popping.
You were.
Now I got to call a couple levels.
Okay.
To find out what's happening. But at least they're a call away. Yeah. And they're doing things still.
And they are still out.
Love.
It was a throwback for us, but some of these people are just like, it's the weekend.
It was a blip because of the pandemic, but otherwise it was
it's like,
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So we made a few calls. So Celia did a brief exhale. I sent a text like, listen, because the moms know.
Girl.
There's a small window
the
of
window
opportunity.
Is so, it's that like, if you don't catch me right now, it's not
I might
happening.
be barefoot and braless.
And then I'm not going nowhere.
Might have had some wine and I'm not going nowhere.
Not going nowhere.
I'm catching up on, whatever the show. Whatever the binge. I'm binging on a lot of things. Yeah, no.
And it's going to be a no.
It's going to be a hard no.
Yeah.
So the text, I sent the group text like, with the eyes.
And I was already like putting my shoes on at that point because I was like, if I don't get out of here,
you wasn't gonna.
To.
Yeah, because I called you. I'm like, hey girl, let's meet up. You were like, sis, I'm a block away.
I'm there. I'm gone.
Oh, okay.
I'm out the door.
I'll walk alone.
Yeah, I'm out the door.
Streets.
Well, also because, and this is like, I was like, I just want to take this opportunity to listen to my book. Like, I'm still holding on to my introvert. Like, I'm trying to bring more of myself back. And I used to love to listen to books. And I love a podcast. Hence why we're here. I'm like, we kept saying, this should be a podcast. I'm like, no, we should make it a podcast.
Thank you, Kim K.
Get your ass up and work.
We're working.
So I was like, I'm just going to listen to my book, get a little me time before I jump into the evening. So that's why I was like, I'm just going to take off walking.
She didn't even care for me.
Danielle, I know she'll make it.
She made it. So we pull up. Like, I'm like, well, where the shots at? I had to get us going because, like, to be honest, I pulled up and you guys technically could have been doing Bible study without the alcohol. Like, the vibe was very...
Well, I had just walked in the door. They were like...
I just felt like it was very...
Well, you gotta know who you working with.
But I'm also more...
You tapped back into your... Yeah.
Let's do this.
Hot girl.
I haven't forgotten.
Yeah, she was like, the pulse is there.
I gave you a little furry toe shoe.
And they were cute.
I told you I'd give you like a semi-kitten heel. I wasn't going to come out in the pumps because to know us also, pumps, no pumps.
And we will get to what the girls is wearing in the club today because I was appalled. Anyway, so Danielle's like, here's where we're going.
We're going here, get the Ubers, rally up, like, choop, choop, choop. So we go to a party for a mutual friend. Unfortunately, party's almost over. But we show up strong. We see the people, we high-fiving people. Oh, good to see ya. And then there are bottles being passed around because we're definitely of that age now. Because it's like, what?
Yes.
Bottle to the head, passing it around. Like, we are going back strong to early 2000s.
Yes.
Party's over. Now it's the let out. Where we going next? Well, the night's not going to end because it's been 10 minutes.
Yes.
Run it back uptown.
I want everybody to know that it's 9:00. The party that we went to that was over at 10 minutes was over at 9 p.m. It was a day party. It was a day party. It was not. It was the let out at 9 p.m. Yeah.
So I couldn't let the night just die.
Yeah, we just got started.
Yeah. We just started, and it could have easily have died.
It could have died.
I came out the spot, like, snuck my little drink out, my solo cup.
You did have a drink in the car that I then drank.
Then you drank because you're like, guys, I'm not drunk.
I was like,
not drunk. Because they had poured all this brown tequila in this cup.
You know what did happen to me in those 10 minutes? Jesus. Somebody's drink was all over my back.
You said somebody walked up to you.
Like, no, it was like, yeah, like somebody was like, she's out for the first time in 20 years. Let me pour my drink on her so she remembers what it's like to be in the streets. Splash. It was like, dang.
Good thing I gave you my drink. It eased
that I then hit a bump in the car and spilled on myself. So I'm not. But at that, it's like, it doesn't matter. I'm someone's mother. It doesn't matter that I have a stain on my shirt.
I'm a mom. Jesus.
It doesn't matter. I don't care.
It's got to be more than that.
I don't care.
Okay, fine. So
the baby did it.
Hold that right there. The baby did it. I just want to know.
Oh my God. It doesn't matter. There's alcohol in my head.
Yeah.
I'm a mother.
That's
the reason.
Fine.
It's a mother.
It's a mom. I'm hitting this with my legs on my chest.
My God.
Okay. because I got to create an angle on these thighs.
Honey, baby.
Wait till I get in the gym. Just can't deal. Oh my goodness.
Get the shoulder.
These thighs. These thighs is just. And my mother was like, I think Cash has your legs. I was like, don't say that.
Oh, no.
I don't.
My mom said, I think Gunner has your back. I was like, that's not attractive in a man.
And that's what
no.
No.
Not acceptable.
No. I want him to look like this. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He can have my neck up, me. Neck down, Dad.
Yes.
Don't put that. I think it's just because they are babies and they are chubby.
And they're squishy.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I concur.
Don't put that on me, on my baby. I walked past this man earlier with the biggest booty, and his pants was so tight, and I was like, "Dang, bruh." His little fleece was kind of resting on it.
Who we used to call hips?
Yes.
Yeah, hips. See,
was that salmon pants?
I don't want
salmon pants.
He had so many aliases because he had hips.
He did have hips. He had a fatty.
He had a fatty. All right, don't put that in there.
No, don't put that in. He might be listening. He know. Oh, okay.
Oh, hot mic. You gotta be like hot mic.
Okay. Someone has spilled, and then I spilled.
You spilled the drink.
I spilled the drink. But anyway, it's the let out.
So it's the let out. I'm like, choo choo choo. You know, again, asking the peoples because I don't know what's happening. Mm-hmm. Ask the peoples. They're like, we going back uptown. The squad looked at me like, back uptown? Yes, this is how it works.
You know, I was totally fine to go back uptown because I heard
to my home, our options were Soho or uptown,
and I was like, child, let me tell you what I'm not doing. I don't want to go Soho.
Right. So we ship another Uber. You got the splish splash.
Splish splash. She's wet. She's drinking.
But she's a mom.
Yes, she's a mom. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so we go uptown. We get to the spot again because now it's like 10:15.
If that. Like
we sitting up, we helping the bar back set up. We helping the DJ warming up. He playing the music. He trying to test out. We let him know the music not good.
Don't skip next. Don't play that one again.
So I'm like, shots for everyone because we're not gonna just.
Because we should also tell the people that when we walked in to the place, it was us, and it was literally, I counted at one point, including us, there were 16 women only, and your husband were the only people inside.
But he so graciously and quickly left us.
He did.
Because he probably did the same count and was like, he whispered to me, he said, I'm going to let you have it. Yeah. And I said, oh, okay. He said, and I'm about to buy the shots. He said, and I'll buy the shots. And I said, well, look at God.
Thank you. Look.
You can carry on. Go have a good time. He, Dad walked around, hugged everybody.
He did. He really did. And it was like, and good night.
And into the night.
Yeah.
And he went home.
So
we had our shots. And that was going to be the peak of. There's photo and the internet. That was going to be the peak. Because I was like, of the group, I am the whatever it is. Not the wildest, but the torch carrier, let's say.
Yes.
And I didn't want to press my luck too much.
Girl. Well, once you have started the engine.
Well, I started it, but I didn't want to rev it.
The engine is it's going now. So our friend Evelyn,
that was the engine.
She said, I'm gonna get a couple bottles.
Sis, what? We all looked at her like
tooted off towards the bar and just ran away. And we said, okay, I wonder what a couple bottles of what? Like what's she about to do? It was Moet.
She said
Shamdam.
She said, I got a rosé and I guess the regular Shamdam.
White Star.
Shamdam. She came out offering, what would you like?
Which one you want?
What would you like? What would you want?
The girl, because we must include the video of the bottle girl who did a little dance.
Hold on. So, again, because we used to be hot girls, we know what bottle service looks like in the world of sparklers. And even if we weren't buying, because back then I barely had $20 to get in with my little leather in the cold. No. I only had $20 to rub together.
How come we ain't tell them our crew had a name, Danielle? Our crew had a name, girl.
R.I.P. So our crew's name was Flasks and Fifths.
Flasks and Fifths crew.
Because we used to get it together before we went out. We walked in every club with a flask because we
tucked
didn't have
in
the
because
money.
what? Drinks are $20. We
didn't have it.
I'm gonna order.
We're single. What? I would like water with your finest ice. Thank you. Thank you. Or I would like your finest pineapple juice.
Yes.
No ice.
2 cups, no ice, because this for me and my friend, and we're gonna pour a little,
and do a dance.
And do a dance. So. Now we should also say we were called Flasks and Fifths because we thought that the pints were fifths. And then we learned,
don't blame our heart,
that a fifth is this bottle. And this bottle is a pint.
This little one is a pint.
Yeah.
Don't judge us. But it flowed better.
It flowed better. But that was the crew name. Flasks and Fifths was in the street. So we...
Yeah.
So now we've grown and we go to the bar.
Right. We go to the bar. I gotta find, if we going out, I need to have somewhere to sit.
Yes. Ooh,
the key is there someone to sit? That's technically my second question after where we going.
Yeah.
Is there somewhere for me to sit?
Exactly.
Because I still have fun.
Yes.
But I need a home base.
I need to rest my dogs.
I need to rest my dogs. I need to put my purse down. I don't need to... If the coat is a part of the look, the coat needs to come with me. So,
remember that time we went to a New Year's Eve party and didn't have anywhere to sit? And at like 12:15, we was like,
let's go.
Why are we? Bye.
No.
We out of here.
It's a rite of passage after you hit a certain age that you need somewhere to sit.
We need somewhere to sit.
Yes.
So it was really good that we were there helping set up because
we had somewhere to sit.
It meant that we had somewhere to sit.
Because eventually when the night started going, there was nowhere to sit.
There was no.
And we had a seat and a table.
And a table. We had a home base.
Home base.
We had
home base so much that people asked to sit in our home base.
They sure did. It was kind of like, I mean, you should have been helped. We helped carry in crates of records.
Man, I had no records.
He had no records. But did y'all help carry in crates of records? No. So please don't sit in my seat. Anyway,
we're leaving soon.
Yeah,
you can have our seats when we leave.
Because we did leave soon. But yes, the sparkle. We know about the sparklers.
Okay, so we know about the sparklers, like old school. Like you light the thing and it's like, and they do all the things. Ooh. My girl has the new school. Fast forward 42 years later from 2019 or whatever year you told the people how old we are.
2009, not 2019.
I'm trying to keep us young.
Right.
You keep pushing us back. Sorry. Anyway, so fast forward to the 2022 sparkler. There's no flame.
No flame.
It's a button. Old girl said click click like it was a blue pen.
She was so tickled that this lady could turn off her sparkler.
And she said, and she said, click,
like,
and walked away.
Like she had a countdown.
You couldn't give me more than that.
But she did do a little dance.
She gave us an 8 count and clicked the damn lighter off and kept walking. She kept pushing. I'm upset still. She could click it on and off.
I mean, you were very tickled by her being able to turn off her sparkler.
Because, listen, y'all, the sparkler, the old school 2009 sparklers.
Oh, you rolled your eyes
out.
in 2009?
Slowly go out.
Yeah. Because it's a fire.
It's a fire.
Yeah.
You smell it. It's part of the moment.
It is part of the moment. It's smoky.
So you can see when it's going down, you know it's about to be.
No.
There is no forewarning that my girl's about to be like click, 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 and just
out.
Pivot on the heels and walk back to the bar.
Yeah.
Sis, I need a little bit more razzle dazzle for these 2 bottles of whatever.
Moet Chamdom.
So
Moet.
She gave me an 8 count, whatever. And she clicked her little wand.
Yeah.
And walked away.
And danced away. She had other drinks to pour.
I guess.
For the other 22. Now it's about 25 people in the building.
Yes.
Yeah, including us.
But we had a good time.
Yeah. And then we
drank the Moet Chamdom
and the rosé.
And then Ev said, I'm gonna get another bottle.
We said, and
we all looked around and said,
floated off again. Yeah.
Who asked for the other bottle?
Because by then there were rumblings of like, but what we about to eat?
Because we're old.
The pandemic.
Well, you walked in like, where the fries at?
Well, I hadn't eaten since the party.
That's true.
Because had I sat down and eaten at home,
you would have never made it. No. So we couldn't get any food, unfortunately.
No.
And so the other Moet Shamdams came.
We didn't really get that deep.
We didn't finish the third bottle because there was tequila. Like, there was so many different. There was drinks at your shower.
Yeah.
Like, now we running a marathon again, and like, personally, me myself.
Yeah.
I don't really do the bubbles. Yeah. But I was here with the squad, and I was like, okay, the squad's drinking the bubbles.
Yeah.
I can't drink too much bubbles.
I like the bubbles. The bubbles don't like me the next day, but in the moment, I love them. Sparkling,
get that
something
bubble out of here.
The girls at the, and this is not to bash other women. I think that it's lovely that women are wearing whatever they want to wear.
Y'all. Come on, tell me.
But they had on sneakers.
Well, you can't talk shit about the sneakers because
I had on sneakers, but I'm a mother. I'm a mother.
But listen, back in the day, we used to drag.
We were this, but I'm saying, but like
you were like, oh, can we wear sneakers? And I'd be like, no, sis, you got to wear the heels.
And I would put the heels on.
I know, and
you know what I'm saying. And now, granted, we were in a space that was probably full of other.
I think it was a very mixed crowd. Yeah, the age was the spread. We might have been on the top side.
That's fine. Well, someone was celebrating their 40th birthday.
True. I'm not there yet, so bloop.
Same.
So we were in.
They had on
below
sneakers.
That because she was doing athletic vibes.
I just hadn't been out in so long that it was just
surprised.
like I was surprised that there were so many.
Well, I do think
comfortable There was a girl with jogging pants and Yeezys on.
So I do think there has been a shift
clearly
in the late night culture.
What?
I think comfort is in.
Jogging pants and Yeezys?
The auntie that I am, you taking me out, I'm wearing heels. I don't care where I am. But I do think the culture has shifted. And the kids want to be comfortable.
More power to them.
We probably could have went till 10 a.m. had we been wearing sneakers back in the day. Because half the time it was the shoes that was like, I'm not going to make it.
Except we would still be like, how many times did we come home and see, like we did an episode about Here Comes the Sun, but Here Comes the Sun used to mean something completely different because we would be in the cab like, wow for real, like the sun is coming. It's a new day.
And at that point be like, who want to get something to eat?
Who want to get something to eat?
New York.
The days.
Old New York. Is that the same? Are there clubs? There are no clubs.
I have no idea.
I think they're lounges, maybe. I don't know if there's like clubs. Like when I was coming up, there was like Exit, M2, M somebody's. There was clubs, like levels, and each level had a different sound.
Oh yeah, I like in DC there was like Park. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
It's like a 5-story. Yeah. Is that still a thing? No, that's closed.
I don't know if Mega closed
is Live on. Was it Live on Sundays? And
Live in Miami is still a thing.
That's still a thing.
Yes.
Okay. Well, they got a whole new batch of youngsters, right? Well,
so y'all, we went out. What day was that? What day of the week?
That was Saturday.
So come. Monday. Oh, Sunday, I died. I was dead. And Gunnar could care less, and he wanted to hang out and do all the things. That's the thing.
The children don't care.
They don't know what day of week it is, first of all.
Right.
And I have, regardless of me going out or not, I know when a Saturday comes, it's Saturday. And when a Sunday comes, it's Sunday.
Yes.
And every day is Monday.
Every day.
Every single day is Monday.
And they don't care.
Nope.
Cash woke up at his same, and Sean rolled over and looked at me like, oh, because I also had to go home and make myself a grilled cheese sandwich. Okay, so,
you really...
I was going to die.
No, you weren't.
I was... going to die.
You could have closed your eyes.
I had to go, and we only had shredded cheese, so I had to like.
Ooh, you was putting in the work,
girl.
You was putting in the Lord's
I had
work.
the lid because you gotta melt the cheese.
Toasted both sides of the bread. Oh, you was doing the Lord's work.
And watched the YouTube video, and then I was like,
"What?
You gotta go to bed."
Okay, you were doing too much. I definitely went home and ate whatever was left out and laid down.
Grilled cheese.
I'm about to lay down.
And then there was a fire.
Lay down.
Go lay down.
Was that the same day?
That was the same. Because remember, I text you at like 5 a.m. So again, here, Harlem story. There was a block on Harlem caught fire, burnt down. Very suspicious.
5 months ago, and then it burned down again.
And then the same block caught on fire
Like
Again.
5 months later,
So suspicious.
something's going down.
Don't trust these developers. But at like 5 a.m., Sean was like, "Do you smell that?" And
Why does he sound like Thanos?
that's how it sounded like in my. That's what it sounded like in my head. It might
like a
not
Marvel
have.
character.
It's not my.
I feel like his voice is not like that.
It's not, but that's what it.
Or Bane. That's what it sounded like.
That's what it felt like.
Oh.
Because you know what I'm saying?
Aggressive.
I've been drinking Moet Chandon. It's 5 a.m.
No other Moet. Chandon.
And I'm. What? Oh yeah,
There's a fire.
Yeah, there's something on fire. Well, check this. Is a Citizen app a
Yeah,
thing in other
Citizen.
places?
I don't know.
There's an
But
app.
New York is scary.
And people post the videos and the photos of the fire. And I text Danielle like, it's a conspiracy
I was asleep.
against our personal sleep.
I was asleep.
She slept through it.
I mean, I heard it, but I kept my eyes closed because if the fire, this is not smart, but I rationalized at that point because I definitely was drunk and feeling the hangover. That if the fire was in my house, I would feel heat. And I felt cold, so I was great.
Also, your husband would probably.
Oh, girl,
Wake
we
you
got,
up.
you know, he a doomsday prepper, so
There you go.
we got the fire blanket,
Yeah.
the oxygen tanks. We got. Yeah,
What?
we not.
I need
We
Antoine to
ready.
make me a list.
We ready for the apocalypses in our house, so we good.
I need a fire blanket.
We got
clearly.
strategies, so I was like, well, if he ain't move, we're great
We
because
must be
he's
good.
the first line of
Yeah,
defense.
yeah.
I'm
Did he
second.
check the Citizen app?
No, he had gotten up and looked out
Out
the
the window. Yeah.
and realized it had nothing to do with where we were.
Great. Well, I was like, Sean was showing me video, and I was like, I care, but I just,
It's not here.
I can't.
Yes.
Because I know that the baby's going to wake up, and it's going to be on and popping. Luckily, he let me sleep in.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
He wonderful.
Bless my man that day, because I was like, the Moet Chandon is not letting me live.
Listen, and so Sunday was a wash. It just hurt all bad because I wasn't even supposed to be there. I was supposed to be in sunny Florida,
Supposed to be in
living it up. Flight got canceled, but had a great time living it up with you
Great
guys,
time,
and I felt it days later. Sunday,
later.
felt it. Monday,
I had a headache until
it.
3 a.m. on Saturday. I went to bed at 8:30 and woke up because I share a room with a 1-year-old and he's not quiet all night. And then my headache was just like pounding for
I just had like dehydration,
the
like old
dehydration was
people
real.
woes. I was dehydrated, lethargic.
Both of our hips
of
hurt
those
at some
things.
point during the night. We
Yeah,
sat
it
down. We were
just-
like, "Oh, my hip hurt." Babies will ravage you.
Yeah.
That's the moral of all of our stories.
But I mean, listen, we still hot.
Yeah.
It's just it's more tepid.
Yeah.
It's like a warm girl.
Yes.
A tepid girl.
Yes. But we used to be hot girls. Like I said, there'll be photos of us out and about.
And I would say moral of the story is if you want to relive your hot girl days, get a babysitter that can take the baby out of the house. Because the strategy is like, oh, let me find somebody to watch the kid tonight. No. What really matters is the next day. And you don't know how you're going to feel until the next day. So, moral of the story is get you a babysitter who, ideally it's a family member who can watch overnight through till at least noon the next day. Even if it's in your house, right?
Yeah.
Ideal, drop them off.
Yeah.
But if you can't drop them off, at least till noon. My mom was a saint. She took him outside when I finally emerged from the room at 9 a.m., which is like midnight in comparison. He wasn't there. He was at the park, living his best morning park life. Wow. And I said,
I don't even remember what
Thank
happened
you.
on Sunday.
thank you, Mom.
By comparison, you guys should know that it's Wednesday. I don't know what happened on Sunday.
Damn.
Whatever. The former hot girls relived
Their glory.
their glory days. We rewound to 2010,
Yeah.
14.
You gave us a year.
Sorry.
Sheesh.
2014. Moet Chandon. Not a sponsor, but should be because we drank a lot of it.
Right.
There's actually, I didn't tell this part.
Oh.
I may have stuffed the undrunken bottle.
You didn't tell that part, but I remember. So just going back to our Flasks and Fifths days, this is just going to sign us off. And judge us if you will.
Yeah, judge us if you will.
But we were very specific in with the lack of funds that we had back in the day. We had to be a little nimble. And so Celia really took the whole, like, we running it back to heart.
Yeah. I stuffed the bottle.
And she took the bottle.
I took the bottle. It's still in my refrigerator.
Not the flat bubble Sham Dam.
Right now. It's rosé.
What you gonna do with that?
I have no idea.
You can't cook with that?
I might pour some orange juice over it.
Okay, again, disgusting. But yeah, no, I recall in my we're gonna go. You said we didn't drink the bottle. I'm gonna take it. I said, yeah, girl, put your jacket over it.
There was like 2/3 of that bottle in there.
Yeah, and you sloshed
and
your way
I stuffed
home.
it in a friend's purse.
Oh, you put it in a purse.
It wasn't even in my purse. It was in somebody else's purse. But then I carried the purse.
Oh, I was like,
I carried the purse out. Yeah, no, I carried it and all the way home.
Yeah,
and rolled up a piece of paper towel.
Like that was gonna save it for 5 days. No, not happening.
It's still in my refrigerator.
So still a little bit of ratchetry.
Yeah. Forever and always.
Forever and always.
You know what I'm saying?
Moms signing out.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for joining us for this one.
And if you have any hot mom to tepid mom stories, we'd love to hear because it's fun. It's fun to relive those memories. It's going to be a couple weeks before I tap in.
Yeah.
You might be a couple months or a year. But
no, I'm coming back. Ev and I we've already discussed it.
Oh, okay. Wonderful.
We've already discussed
running it back
to the city because then I'm like, all right, Cash is in Cleveland.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Mom then came to New York
to do New York things.
Okay.
Well, I'm here, always in front.
Which might be taking a nap. We'll see.
Thank you for joining us this week. Again, we need a slogan. So what is it? Friday Night Moms, where they were hot and now they're not. I don't know.
Oh, we still hot.
Okay. But follow us on the YouTubes and the internet.
Like, subscribe, comment, share. Yeah. Follow us on Instagram.
Share to a fellow mom or a mom to be or an auntie.
Yes. Auntie, mother in spirit,
mother, surrogate,
grandma, whoever.
Anyone.
Everybody.
Anyone who has that kind of like nurturing vibe.
Yeah.
Send it to them.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to you guys soon.
Bye.